Imagine walking through a bustling flea market, your eyes catching a glint of something seemingly ordinary, yet inexplicably compelling. It's a sunny morning in London, the kind where the light dances playfully off the assortment of trinkets and treasures spread across the market stalls. Among these, a simple ring catches the eye of a casual shopper. It sparkles under the sun, but not too brightly, almost as if it's trying not to draw too much attention to itself. The woman, intrigued, picks up the ring. It's lovely, albeit seemingly modest, priced at merely $13. To her, it's a steal for a piece that could easily jazz up her weekend outfits. With a shrug and a smile, she exchanges the cash, tucking the ring into her purse, unaware of its true identity. This ring, dismissed as a mere costume piece, would lie dormant in her jewelry box, holding secrets of immense value. Little did she know this simple purchase was about to change her life forever. Fast forward 30 years, a routine visit to a jeweler unveils the unbelievable. Our lady, now a seasoned owner of what she still believes to be a mere costume piece, has worn the ring almost daily. It adorned her finger on mundane trips to the grocery store and glinted under the lights at countless dinner parties. Its silver band had clasped her finger through seasons of joy and times of difficulty, a constant yet unremarkable companion in the tapestry of her life. One afternoon, driven by a mixture of curiosity and the need for a small repair, she walks into a small, quaint jeweler's shop tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. The jeweler, an elderly man with eyes that had seen the rise and fall of many precious stones, takes the ring and inspects it under his magnifying glass. His eyebrows arch with surprise, and a low whistle escapes his lips. "Madam," he begins, his voice a blend of excitement and solemnity, "what you have here is not what you think it is." The room seems to shrink around them as he explains. The ring, with its intricate filigree and slightly dulled diamond, is a genuine relic from the 19th century. Not just any diamond, but one cut in an old style that maximized its weight rather than its sparkle. A style that had fallen out of favor and thus masked its true worth. As the truth sinks in, Our Lady is swept into a whirlwind of emotions. The ring that had cost her the modest sum of $13 was, in fact, a rare antique. The jeweler's further examination reveals more about its provenance and craftsmanship, estimating its value far beyond anything she had ever imagined. From a $13 trinket to a treasure worth a fortune, the ring was no longer just a piece of jewelry, but a key to an unexpected fortune. With the true value unveiled, the once overlooked ring finds its way to one of the world's most prestigious auction houses. Our protagonist, filled with a mix of disbelief and burgeoning hope, decides it's time to part with her accidental treasure. Consulting with expert appraisers, she learns the ring's true heritage and potential worth, leading her to the inevitable choice: auction. As the day of the auction arrives, the air is thick with anticipation. The auction room, usually a hub of composed bidding wars, is unusually tense today. Esteemed collectors and curious onlookers have gathered, whispers circulating about the ring's humble beginnings and its journey to this grand stage. The auctioneer presents the ring, his voice steady yet carrying an unmistakable excitement. Bidding starts modestly, but the room quickly heats up as the bids escalate, each new figure outdoing the last. As the final gavel struck, the price soared to an astounding $850,000, a life-changing moment born from a mere $13 investment. But why was this gem hidden in plain sight for so long? Let's delve into the heart of this enigma. The diamond in question was not cut to maximize its sparkle or brilliance, which are usually the coveted features that catch our eyes and scream expensive. Instead, the cutter had a different priority: size. In the 19th century, when this diamond was likely cut, jewelers often favored preserving as much of the original stone as possible. This approach meant that the diamond retained a larger, more imposing size, but sacrificed the intense sparkle that modern cuts aim to enhance. This particular style, known as the old mine cut, was common in an era when candlelight was the primary source of illumination. Under such light, the deep cuts and large facets of this style would have glimmered sufficiently, but not with the fierce fire we associate with diamonds today. Now, fast forward to a bustling flea market in London. Amongst the myriad of items, this large but subtly shining stone easily passed off as a mere piece of costume jewelry. Its considerable size for a supposed fake might have seemed a bit extravagant, but not entirely unbelievable. This clever deception shielded its true value, fooling even the most discerning eyes for decades. The old mine cut, while historically significant, doesn't quite catch the light, or the expert eye, as the more contemporary cuts do, leading our unsuspecting lady and many others to overlook what was hidden in plain sight. Our flea market diamond isn't the only tale of hidden riches found in the most unexpected places. Imagine walking through your garden, the same one you've tended for years, only to stumble upon a treasure trove from ancient times. This was the reality for a retired gardener in Suffolk, England. While planting new flowers, he unearthed an old metal pot filled to the brim with Roman gold coins. These weren't just any coins, they dated back to the 4th century and were valued at over $4 million. It turns out, his garden was sitting atop an ancient Roman burial site, a detail previously unknown to historians and local maps. Switching scenes from the quiet countryside to the bustling suburbs of Indiana, another incredible discovery was made. A family in need of a quick fix for a hole in their living room wall purchased a painting from a local thrift store for $29. This seemingly innocuous decor, chosen purely for its size and not aesthetic, turned out to be a masterpiece by a renowned 19th century artist, later valued at $1.25 million. The painting, once just a cover-up for an unsightly hole, became the centerpiece of an unexpected fortune. These stories are not just about luck, they're about the unrecognized potential that surrounds us. In attics, buried in gardens, or hidden in plain sight on living room walls, history and value lie in wait. Each item holds a narrative, a slice of time preserved, waiting for the right moment to reveal its true significance. As treasure seekers, whether by profession or happenstance, it's the thrill of the hunt, the history, and the mystery that captivates. It's about the stories that emerge when the ordinary turns extraordinary. These stories remind us that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding where we least expect them. Every day, treasures are waiting to be discovered, possibly where you least expect them. From the bustling flea markets of London to the quiet, unassuming corners of a family home in Indiana, history is replete with stories of ordinary objects hiding extraordinary secrets. Today, we've journeyed through tales that not only dazzle the imagination, but also challenge our perceptions of value and fortune. Consider the lady who, with a simple exchange of $13, walked away from a flea market with what she thought was merely a costume ring. Little did she know, it was a 19th century diamond treasure worth a fortune. Or think about the retired gardener whose routine digging unearthed Roman gold coins, turning his ordinary backyard into a historical gold mine valued at millions. These stories underscore a profound truth. The world around us is a treasure map, awaiting explorers with the courage and curiosity to uncover its hidden gems. It's not just about the monetary value. It's about the thrill of discovery, the history embedded in each object, and the stories that connect us to our past. So, how does one begin their journey into the world of treasure hunting? Start by observing, learning, and most importantly, questioning. Look at the objects that have been a part of your life, or those that are often overlooked at yard sales, thrift stores, or even in your attic. Each item has a story, and perhaps a hidden value that's just waiting to be acknowledged. Engage with history, educate yourself about antiques and collectibles, and keep your eyes open. Sometimes, all it takes is a different angle of light or a new piece of information to transform what seemed ordinary into something incredibly precious. Will you be the next to uncover a hidden gem? Remember, the world is full of unseen treasures, just waiting to be found. Happy hunting!